And we are live. Welcome to the live stream. So today we will check out the new event, the Windblume event. And but before we check the event, I want to quickly do my dailies. So that's going to happen first. I already went to the location, so
all the world holds
we
dear
are ready to
is
start
but a backdrop
in
of constant
just
motion.
a moment.
I stand before it,
I just
alone
quickly
and
have
unchanging.
to put my settings in the YouTube browser. Okay, activate this, save the option, change the thumbnail, and we are done. It's always a struggle when you try to live stream from the PlayStation, because you can't really do all the options you have to set up before the stream. You have to do it while streaming, so that's always slightly annoying. Okay, but that is done, so I think this should be the options you have to set up. Yeah, this should be fine. Alright, so let's get going. This took way longer than I would like it to have.
Think you can get away?
But in the future, I will probably not stream from the PlayStation anymore.
Solidify!
And I will probably use
Torn to oblivion!
OBS Studio, because it's just so much easier if you can set up everything before the stream, which is just not possible if you stream from PlayStation and without a capture card. Okay, so I have the next daily right here, and it's another chasing event. These usually are very easy and quick to do. So I am excited for the new event, because I still remember it from last year, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of cutscenes that I really enjoyed with Venti and Razor and Klee, if I remember correctly. So that was a good time. Okay, so here's the next daily. I'm not really a big fan of this one, because it's really annoying to get there from this teleporter, which should be the closest. Okay, let's just slowly go over there.
Hi.
Hello there. I can see you in the chat. I have to be honest, I don't really know how to say your name. So I'm just going to call you T-Rex, because I've seen a T-Rex in your name. I hope that's fine. So yeah, we will...
Bye.
That's alright, bye, have a good time. Anyway, we will just quickly do the dailies, and then we will check out the new event. So if I remember correctly, for this daily we are just going to have to beat some enemies. So that should be done very quickly. Swift Slayer, yeah.
Everyone hold hands.
So
Brace
and
yourself.
today I'm once again using my Archon team.
Gather!
Here we go.
Because you can never go wrong with a team full of Archons.
Order guide you!
Time for takeoff. I see everything. Everyone hold hands.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Okay, where is the next daily? Oh, it's this one. If I recall correctly, this is the one with the cats, where you have
Clear
to
skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning.
choose the correct
Divine
option when
bolts can
searching for
strike
the
even
cat.
in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree?
Yes, it's as I've said. Okay, cat pronunciation, sure. Yada yada yada. Leave it to me, sure. No problem, just show me the line that I'm supposed to remember. Rosen, okay. So I believe he's down there somewhere, somewhere. Yeah, we're getting closer. And there he is. Okay, so I'm not sure which line it is, but probably this one, right? Okay, so that was incorrect. Not that it matters. Okay, let's just quickly get back to her and then try out the new event.
has a nice ring to it.
Okay then, please give me my Primogems. Yes, I don't care, just give me the Primogems, thank you. Okay. Okay then, let me
Ad Astra.
just quickly get my...
Thank you for
Thank you.
Ad Astra.
And while we are at it, we might also do the dispatch. Okay, so that is that. Let's see. Yes. Now then, where's the new event located? Probably in Mondstadt? Yes. Okay then, let's just quickly go over there. We are going to choose this teleport location. So how good is Nahida in taking care of Timmy's birds? Well, apparently not that good. They all got away. And the decorations are back. Nice.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Hey there, Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windblume Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Okay, so I guess we will see more cats in the near future? Maybe?
Ew. Gross.
Paimon.
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
I'm not sure I remember anything like that, Paimon. That's very specific of you, Paimon. Indeed, it is.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Okay, what can we help you with?
Sucrose? What is wrong with you? That's no way to greet a friend we haven't seen in so long.
No, not help like in the Windblume sense. It's just... How do I explain?
Calmly.
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windblume Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
So that means that we are supposed to do all that, right?
Nice one. So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen. I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role.
So then, what do you need my help with?
Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Okay, it's an empty bottle.
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Okay, that is kind of weird.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Like an extra sweet, sweet flower.
Mmm. Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Well, maybe.
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
But you're not asking me to breathe in your bottle, are you?
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
That's such a typical Paimon thing to say.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay?
Yeah, Paimon is just trying to grab some free food again.
So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all.
Then how do you measure it?
Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
Actually, I have done that quite often, as well as in real life, as well as in my teapot. So, growing stuff is actually a very fun activity to do.
In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective.
Okay.
Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help.
Okay, I guess we can do that.
Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windblume Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
Well, I guess we are just gonna try.
Yes, you're right.
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway.
Of course, don't do any physical things, Paimon.
But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame?
Of
come on,
course.
Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
I'm not refusing.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Wait, that's Collei over there. I guess that's going to be the next part of the quest.
Oh, sure. Be right back.
Sure, you do you.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Collei, right? When did she arrive in Mondstadt?
Well, she's probably going to visit
Let's go
Amber,
say hi.
because according to the lore, Amber is her very best friend. Okay then. Unfortunately, we are not in Sumeru, so I can't read her mind with Nahida.
Hey!
Yeah, hey Collei.
Hey you guys. What are the chances?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine.
It's so cool for her to be back in Mondstadt.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there.
Okay.
While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy.
Okay, show us.
If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
Well,
And what does these things refer to?
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends.
okay, so a flower that's not from this world, that's already going to be difficult because we can't exactly leave this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. This is difficult as well because even Paimon gets lost all the time, I think, and she's supposed to be the best guide of all. And find one who would never lie. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone who's honest enough to never lie. And find a legend that never ends. That's easy. The Traveler is a legend that never ends.
So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Perhaps we can ask a friend about this later.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
So she was eardropping, huh?
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Okay.
Do you know her?
Yes, I actually do know her. That is Sucrose. And I think the two of you will get along just fine.
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Avonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Yep.
Hello.
And also the best friend of Amber, which you didn't mention yet, Paimon.
Hi.
And they both seem to be very awkward with each other.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. They are both way too shy. But this is probably the moment where Amber is going to show up, right?
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real?
It's probably just something that Venti came up with again.
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Yeah, probably not. But why not?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that.
Well, I guess that is a good point she's making.
Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
Well, maybe the Abyss or the Fatui, but other than that, probably not.
That's a great take. I love it.
Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Well, certainly not me.
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
Probably just some friendship stuff.
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something?
Interesting.
I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering. Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more.
So I guess the two are warming up. They don't seem to be that shy anymore.
But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Wow, she's really trying hard.
Well, yes. I mean, if possible. Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
Probably something Amber related.
I'd wish for a better personality.
Well, that's odd.
Uh-huh.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
Yeah, I agree.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale!
And there she is. I did see it coming.
I know that voice! It's...
Kale! Whew. You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you... finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
These two are very cute with each other.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
Yes, of course she has. Everyone knows that, Paimon.
A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Yeah, you go do that.
Sure, go right ahead.
Sorry, Amber.
Well, she apparently has other plans.
I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Traveling companion? Wait, companions, so it's more than one person. So it's probably Tainari, but who's the other one?
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
Yeah, why not?
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
Bye, Amber.
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed.
Yeah, I bet she wanted to spend more time with Amber because she's like her best friend and she hasn't seen her in a very long time. I guess that's it.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope?
Well, they are Amber's friends, so you will be just fine.
I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Okay, so one of them is probably Tainari, but I really have no idea who could be the second guest. So we are supposed to go over here. Okay, so we can't even see who it is until we start the cutscene. Well, my guess is Tainari and I don't know, maybe Alhaitham? Though I don't really see him going to Mondstadt. That
Welcome to Mondstadt.
doesn't make sense.
Hope you enjoy the Windblume Festival.
Maybe Sino? Tainari? Oh, I'm so good. Tainari and Sino indeed.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Wait. Is that still the old voice actor? Oh my god. I thought they replaced him for this event. I have to say I'm not a big fan of that. But I guess there isn't anything that I can do about it now.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra? No?
Tainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Well, I'm not glad to see you.
And who's this young lady?
That would be Sucrose.
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir. Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
It's kind of funny to see Sino outside of Sumeru. I mean, if you see Sino in the desert and Sumeru, it kind of makes sense. But here in Mondstadt, he's really, I don't know. It's very special to see him here in Mondstadt, I guess.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Well, that's nice of you, I guess.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before. What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
Bad things like what exactly?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and two especially reliable helpers.
He's probably talking about Candice or Candence. I don't really know how her name is pronounced. And maybe Dia or Al-Haytham? I'm not sure.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Okay, so we haven't seen Albedo in a long time, and I guess it's the real Albedo, not the fake Albedo, because he has the mark above his vision. So this is probably not the imposter.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
I agree with that.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
So Paimon is saying she isn't smart enough to follow the conversation?
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
That's what I wanted to know.
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders. And Kale's was traveling musician.
Okay, but why?
Very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket,
A wet blanket?
it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
What's Albedo doing? Is he drawing something and bringing it to life?
Then please, allow me to help.
No, I guess
Mr.
not.
Albedo,
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
Okay, what's this? I'm not going to read this out loud because it's going to take too long. Sightseeing interests. Scientific observations. Okay.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Impressive multitasking indeed.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician.
Albedo is always so humble, even though he's actually a genius.
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
Of course, for the food.
Wait! Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically a guest in Mondstadt too, you know!
If you are a guest in Mondstadt, then where are you actually from, Paimon?
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
Camping? Really? I mean, sure, why
I'll
not?
help pitch the tents. I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
It's always about food with Paimon.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Okay, so I guess we will order some food, like we suggested. Hi there.
Hey, Sarah! Can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Nope.
Do we, want anything else?
Oh my god, look at Paimon's eyes. Always when it's about food, she's so excited. I guess we are going to order something additional just for Paimon.
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best!
I know, I know.
Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a Windblume. No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
Oh, that was great.
Wow, she actually looks like she doesn't need any more food for now.
If that was a Windblume treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windblume Festival every day.
Yeah, I bet. Okay then, head over to the camping site. Well, it should be close by. I'm just gonna go there with a tall character because that will be faster. Okay, so the campsite is right next to the Cinder Lake.
The pitch black.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kali put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Well, that's good enough, Sucrose.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Everyone brings out their food and starts cooking. After a delicious feast, everyone sits around the campfire.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess, small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
Sure.
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
Where are you going?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Something white, walking on two legs. It was probably just a bird.
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
What is he talking about?
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
That is true.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Oh my god.
No? Not funny?
Nope, not at all.
Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Is no one gonna interject? No.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
Or that eating enough lavender melons would have no effect.
Hey! Not you too!
Well, better jokes than Sino's.
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
That's exactly what I just said.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
Nope, you need to work on your jokes, man.
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Okay.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
So he's a complainer.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Okay, then go on an adventure with Bennett or something like that.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
Okay.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windblume Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windblume as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Well, that is sure nice of
Plus,
you.
it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windblume. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also Cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Okay, Sino.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Yes, I agree.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Okay, I'm interested.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Yes, I
And
have.
that
Plenty.
is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't that...
I have no idea. I do not remember.
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
Is he? I have no idea who that is.
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
But who is that? I don't remember.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Oh, now I remember. Wasn't it like his, like he chose another name for his book publishing?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels...
Yeah, exactly.
somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
The pen name. I remember now.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
Well, he already did.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us.
Sure.
Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Okay, can we get the card back as well?
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
1 million Mora.
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
Excuse me?
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
You can't be serious.
My jokes? You like them?
Nope, not at all. He's just trying to be nice.
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Well, Albedo never laughs.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
Does he really? I think he's just trying to be nice.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
Why is the food burning?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Okay, that was a way too long conversation. What's up, Ufi? Okay, so her food burned, but I guess Paimon will still eat it because Paimon is basically eating everything, isn't she?
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
Don't let it get you down, Sucrose.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed.
Noticed what exactly?
Holly seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
Yeah, I guess because she's too shy to take part in the conversation. That's probably what it is.
Remember that note she received?
No?
I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, so that's what she's
Oh,
talking
yeah!
about.
She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait.
I don't ever want to breathe into a test tube. That's so weird.
As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
Well, probably. There's just one way to find out.
Right.
All right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime.
Okay, sure.
We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
I'm not sure I missed that
Stop.
precisely.
Please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
Well, I sure wouldn't mind to visit the Dragon of the East. Are they talking about the Valen?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Oh, it's Amber. And Eula.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Probably.
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since 2 of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope?
Probably.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Wait, can I come too?
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Isn't this the first time that he came to Mondstadt?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Yes, we should preserve our energy.
All right. I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
That's right.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh?
Yeah, well, I actually thought that Venti was the one who wrote it, but maybe not.
Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time.
That's right.
We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Well, if he isn't too drunk to answer any questions, that is. Okay then. That was a lot of talking. I almost thought about skipping some of that, because it took like an hour to get past that. That is a little bit too long. But I have to say, these decorations look very nice. I mean, Mondstadt is always a nice place to visit, but during the festival, it really looks so nice.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
Oh, he's sitting outside. Okay, that's unusual.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
You tell Venti about the mysterious
So, what do
prophecy.
you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windblume Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
So, he is the one who wrote it.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two.
And a blessing or two to boot.
A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen.
Okay, so it wasn't him writing it.
Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Yeah, so generous.
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway.
That's exactly right.
You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel.
Well, she's kinda right.
There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Maybe. Okay, so we are going back to Sucrose. I wonder which location they are trying to show Collei.
A flower that is not of this world. Not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the bad news first, I guess.
Huh? Really? Don't most people usually want to hear the good stuff first? Oh, alright then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news!
Okay.
Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed.
Oh, okay. That does make kinda sense.
So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Why? It wasn't too complicated.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world?
Well, I think it would be, but... yeah, Albedo did make something like that once, but that was a long time ago. I think it was in version 1.2.
Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper.
Right.
It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the Windblume?
No, I don't think so. That would be too easy.
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The Windblume doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the Windblume doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction.
You think so? Well,
I've made
maybe.
a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
We are counting on you for the rest, Paimon.
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Okay, 2 days' time. That's easy. We can just skip ahead.
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy.
Or is 2 days actually real-life days? Because then we obviously can skip the time.
But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Collei about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks so much.
Sure, I didn't do anything, but... okay, so I guess we did complete the first story. Oh, and it did unlock the minigames now. Okay, so what do we have? So here we are probably just going to chase some flowers, I guess. Wow, it's taking a long time to load. Okay, so this is probably the typical chasing event. And this is the typical music event. I really don't like these, but I guess I will do them for the rewards. And we are supposed to take some photos again. Okay. And we do get a new camera for that. The camera you borrowed from Fassbin. Who's Fassbin? Be careful when using it. You don't want to break it now. Well, okay. And we have an event shop. Okay, so this does look nice. I guess it's a weapon upgrade material, and these are probably just for the teapot. They do look very nice as well. So I will definitely get them. But unfortunately my teapot is very, well, limited in space. Because I've already placed so many things, so I will probably have nowhere to put them. But they do look nice. Okay, and what do we have over here? Okay, we have a crown of insight. I always need those. More upgrade materials for the weapon, I guess, because if I remember correctly, we can get a very nice weapon from from this event. Okay, so there is 3 story parts, and we just finished the first. But where is the actual weapon? I have seen the upgrade materials, but where is the new weapon itself? It's not here. It might be in one of those two, because we can't see the rewards yet. It's probably not here, no. Well, I'm just gonna start one of the mini games for now. I'm sure we will eventually find the weapon. Okay, so these seem to be the typical mini quests. Okay, so that's Fassbin. Fassbin. Oh, okay, so all 3 quests seem to start here. So I'm just going to talk to Lizzie right now. Hello there and welcome to the Windblume Festival. You've come at a good time. We are currently organizing a little game known as Ballads of Breeze. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Taking part in this game will allow you to play some lovely tunes just like the bards of Mondstadt. Will I really sound good? Probably not. Oh, don't you worry, we had lots of playtesters in the past. Even some with zero knowledge of how to play instruments will be able to play something that won't sound too bad. Please believe me, have faith in the Knights of Favonius. As long as you do your best to keep up with the rhythm and beat, you will be able to strum up a storm with ease. Well, I'm very bad with keeping up rhythm and beat, so I will probably do this once to get the rewards and then never touch it again. Focus only on the wind around you and the lovely song you wish to play, and all your troubles will surely fade away. Okay. Well, I imagine bards must be quite good, carefree then. I wouldn't say that for sure. After all, they do fret about whether their song will move people enough to fork some mower over. As for you, you just need to play to your heart's content. Well, ooh, never mind what I just said. I hope you know how this works by now. Yes, well, if it interests you, you're free to give it a go. You can use your own instrument to play said tunes, and if you haven't brought one, we can lend you some. Okay. Please wait for a moment, I need to consult my notes. Okay, so we can set this up. I'm just going to keep it as is. You can start anytime. Well, I'm not going to do that now because I'm really bad with this, especially on the controller. So, no Lizzie, I'm not going to do your thing. Okay, how about it? Wanna give it a go? Okay, so this sounds fun. I remember this from the live stream. So we basically have to collect these and try not to be captured by the thing that is chasing you. So this might be fun. I'm going to try this right now. I don't actually want to read all of this. Yeah, I'll have a go. I want to try this right now. Okay, I don't want to match for now. I just want to try it. And I'm probably going to just take this team. Not sure if it matters. Yes, I don't want to read this. I just want to start. Okay, so we do have this very nice room. Can we sit down here? Nope. Okay, so basically we just want to collect these and avoid being captured. Oh, okay. Okay, so we catch these and then the next room will open. Wow, that was close. But they are very slow, so I'm not sure if they have any chance to capture us, like, at all. Also, I noticed that the next room opens before we got everything, so I wonder if we try to get them all, or if we just move on to the next room. Because I mean, there's also a timer. Okay. Wait, that thing wasn't even chasing me. Whoops. Oh, so you can't use your skills in here. Oh, don't want to get caught by that. Okay, so you can't use your skills in here. That means you can't use like Yelan's skill to get a boost. Okay, so we got 5k points. Is that good? I have no idea. But that wasn't too bad. That was kind of fun, I guess. Let's see how good 5k points actually is. Oh, so there's the weapon I've been talking about earlier. Okay. So it is a claymore with elemental mastery and a base attack of 44. Whispers of the Wind and Flower. 8 seconds after the character's elemental skill hits an opponent, the character triggers an elemental reaction. Their attack and elemental mastery will be increased by 12% and 48 respectively. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, especially because the stats will get better after upgrading. So this might actually be a very good weapon. Definitely recommend getting this and not skipping it. Okay, and we can't do this yet because it's still locked as usual. And then I think I'm going to do the breezy snapshots next. So that is probably this guy. Nope, don't want to climb that. Hello there. I don't actually want to read all this because we are going to take some photos and there's probably something we have to do to take the correct photo, and that's probably it. First up, of course, is a photo of the main gate of Mondstadt City. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so I will probably need to equip this new camera. Switch. Okay, then let's just quickly go over there.
Take it easy.
Oh, they even mark the exact location.
Welcome to Mondstadt. Hope you enjoyed the Windblume Festival.
Okay, whatever. We are going to find out by doing it. Okay, so did we do it? Okay, so it's basically just taking the photo and making sure that the check marks are completed. So that was way too easy. Okay, so now we are supposed to take a picture of Benty's statue. Okay, so we are supposed to take the picture from up there.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, so the final picture is just the location where we have been a second ago. It was over here, right? Yes, okay. Use an elemental skill. Sure. Perfect. So that should have finished this event, right? Yes. Oh wait, I didn't do this one. I probably forgot to... Well then, let's just go over there again. And do it once more.
Huh?
Did it work this time? It did. Okay. Okay, so I guess I will just save some more of the currency to get the crown first, and after the crown I will probably get the materials to upgrade the weapon, and after that I'm just going to take whatever is left in the shop. Priorities. Okay, so I think I am almost finished with the event for today. We did the chasing event, we did the photo event, and there's the music event, but I don't enjoy these at all, so I will do these off stream. And is there anything else we can do? No. Okay, so I do like the decorations that they placed for the event, and the story itself was a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say boring, but they were mainly introducing the characters for now and setting the plot for the next story quests, which will be dropped in a couple of days. So I do think overall this seems to be a very nice event, with some mini games again. Sadly no combat. I usually prefer combat events, but maybe next time. And I guess this will be enough for today. We've been streaming for, I don't know, almost 2 hours, I guess. So I will finish up here, and I see you in the next one.